Alright, welcome. Today we're playing a crazy deck in 4-color Yawgmoth. If you're familiar with this deck, it has Yawgmoth, Strangleroot Geist, Zulaport Cutthroat as our combo engine, right? Eldritch Evolution. And Yawgmoth plus 2 Undying Creatures plus Zulaport Cutthroat is usually just game winning. And you can put a -1/-1 counter on one of the Undying Creatures with the other one and loop them and train the opponent for 1 life. Every iteration you do it. The strange part is we cut some of the cards from the deck and put Ragavans, Voice of Resurgence, and most importantly Winota in the deck. We have a lot of non-humans in the deck and as Undying Creatures and the mana dogs. And funnily enough, Winota finds Yawgmoth, right? So if you have a lot of Undying Creatures, you can attack with them. The Winota triggers multiple times, finds Yawgmoth, and during your combat step, you can just combo out. And with the Zulaport Cutthroat, there's also a human. That's the reason we're playing the Cutthroat over the Bloodseer. And you can combo out during your turn, so you don't have to play Court of Calling, for example. Then we have 3 Brutal Cathars as our interaction pieces, which is also a human, and on the backside a non-human, which can also trigger the Winota when attacking. The sideboard, we have the usual suspects in Force of Vigor, Endurances, Scavenging Ooze, Collector Ouphe, Liberator. Those are pretty standard in Yawgmoth decks, also the Crime Punishment. And then we have a few humans that we want to target or just we want to find as soon as possible in Drannith Magistrate against the Cascade decks, Avalanche Riders against big mana decks, and Magus of the Moon also against big mana decks, Titan, and maybe sometimes even 4-color. Yeah, I'm really excited to play this deck. Let's play some matches. Alright, we're gonna play with a turn 1 Ragavan. It's like the best position to be in Modern. We're playing against Mill. Okay, let's start out with the Ignoble Hierarch. If we had a crab, we can... I think if we had a crab, we will cast it just as an attacker for Winota. Surgical. Sure. Okay, so there is a problem with this fetch land. Okay, normal problems. So if we crack the fetch land, they could Archive Trap plus Drawn lock us. In that case, we would have maybe tapped the Birds of Paradise to cast the Winota, but now we could just do this and get maximum value. I don't know if they're playing actually counterspell. Most of the time they play Drawn the Lock. Looks like a counterspell, okay? Nothing matters. It's like 2 more damage for them. It's fine. We didn't hit anything. Let me just pause the turn now. The reason they didn't take the Winota from a graveyard is just to have more cards in the graveyard for the draw spell. Visions of Beyond, yeah. That's for that. I mean, in this case, it didn't really matter because we only have 1 card, but down the line it could matter. I think they cycled this to cast a Surgical on the Yawgmoth, I had to guess. Thinking about if we Yawgmoth, sack, we could find the Strangleroot Geist to attack for 1 more damage. And let's do that. Let's try again. Grist is pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll settle for a Grist. Kinda still don't want to fetch. Like we're winning by so much, we don't have to risk it. I feel like. I know, right? Didn't want to cast it. Yeah. Okay, with the Field of Ruin. Let's see how many traps they got. That's the first. I guess they only have 1 because they wouldn't have tapped the Shallow Isle. Alright, so the plan for the next turn would have been get Overgrown Tomb, cast a Grist, that would proliferate, and then just ultimate the Grist. I think I want the Brutal Cathars. Definitely want to shave on the Eldritch Evolution. Do I? Nah. We have endurances, it's fine. I think we'll bring in the Collector Ouphe for Relic of Progenitors or Soul Magnetism. 62 cards. We got 1 Eldritch Evolution, we still have 6 endurances. Let's make 61, okay. Let's mark in this hand. And definitely keep this one. Let's try not to fetch. Mana's a bit awkward, but maybe we don't have white mana, right? Maybe we should have kept the other land. Oh, I think we'll get punished. Alright, it was at least a good draw. Okay, so they have a counter spell in hand, we have to keep that in mind. Crap. Alright, they just milled us for once. I really would like to draw a white source. Kind of a white source. Pass the turn. It'll push the Birds of Paradise, yeah. Oh boy. Surgical Yawgmoth after we draw it. Oh man, they have the counter spell in hand. I can't cast Endurance. I just have to hope we pressure them enough. Yeah, we pressure them enough to make them tap out so we can endurance ourselves. Or maybe draw another endurance. Guess I have something like land plus counter spell in hand. Not casting that. Interesting. Last card is the last card a counter spell. I think now I have to move. It's like too much value. Yeah, it's a drawn log. Same thing. At least if we top deck a white source, we can. We still have both in the deck, right? Yeah. If we top deck a white source, we can Winota them. Let's hope this is enough, but I really doubt it. There's a first Temple Garden thing. That's we have no. That's all our endurances. Yeah, yeah. I have one Temple Garden left in the deck. Right. We go down to 8 cards. Yeah. The Quick Truth. Okay. I think they got us. The Quick Truth. Could bring in the Magus of the Moon, I guess, on the play. And it's terrible. That is much, much better. What do we bottom? Dip. I think the Overgrown Tomb. The Ragavan can even attack through 03 crab next turn with the Ignoble Hierarch. And if they don't play 03 crab, we can Strangleroot Geist. And cast a post-combat Hierarch. Yeah, there's a 03 crab. Yeah, we'll play the Hierarch. Do we have anything interesting in the graveyard? Doesn't look like it, right? It pushes pretty good. Yeah, I mean, this was the best case Ragavan. Maybe shouldn't we healed triggers against Mill while we have endurance in hand? Or even if we don't. Let's keep up the black. Awesome. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fair. GG's. Alright, we're gonna play and we'll definitely keep this one. Yeah, let's get the Overgrown Tomb. And the Hierarch, pass a turn, we have a turn 3 Grist, turn 4 Yawgmoth. No, turn 2 Grist, turn 3 Yawgmoth, yeah. If this survives, obviously. We just play the land pass. Oh, that's great. Wrench Mind. Definitely Yawgmoth. I think Temple Ground. Yeah, we'll try to ride this Grist to victory. Lily, yeah, Lily's fine. Land was pretty nice to draw. Lily plus discard Winota. Could sacrifice the insect token to protect the Winota basically, but they have infinite discard spells in the deck. This could be a Uzo Saga. Yeah. And Relic, yeah, sure. Do I play the Brutal Cathar even? I don't think so. Like, if they want to play this card spell, it's fine. That's less mana for the Uzo Saga. And if they just make a token, we can cast a Brutal Cathar. French mind, sure. The token will be a 2/2, right? So we'll just attack with all. Actually, no need to fetch, but okay. Yeah. And then we'll play these two, and they will make a token, and before it resolves, we kill the token. They can get Pithing Needle, I guess, but at that point, we have a big board. Alright, playing against Fox, right? Scavenging Ooze could be good. I don't want the Eldritch Evolutions in my deck. Also not the Brutal Cathars. Yeah, the Undying Creatures should be pretty good. Force of Vigor could be good. Magus of the Moon could be good. The Blood Moon effect. Maybe we'll keep in like 2 to find the Grist. Alright, let's keep this one. If you take a Ragavan, they should have at least one removal spell in hand. Yawgmoth is also, I mean, Yawgmoth is the best card in the hand. That makes sense. Raven's Crime, that's pretty good. That's got the evolution. Kinda hope they have a push, but even if they don't, we have fodder for the Raven's Crime. I think I'll get the black. What do we have in white? Voice of Resurgence. What do we have in black? Just the Cutthroat. Let's get I think let's get white. Kofos doesn't generate any mana. Trade. Kind of want to play Ouphe and Ragavan now. I know Ouphe and Ragavan are not the biggest combo, but at least we can stop the expedition maps. Or something similar. I think I'll keep this card in hand. The Blooming Marsh we can play, so we can cast the top deck Yawgmoth. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. So they have, after cracking this, they have 3 4 mana, so the next swamp is mana positive, right? Yeah. Pithing Needle, sure. Probably on Yawgmoth. Yeah. Voice of Resurgence, pretty good against fatal pushes. And remove like that. They don't have anything, right? Doesn't look like it, yeah. Anything? Alright, nice, GG's. Alright, we're gonna play, and we're starting out with a turn 1 monkey. Okay, looks like we're playing against Tron. Alright, Winota was pretty good. We'll start out with Hierarch. Only card I can imagine casting that costs more than 1 mana is Walking Ballista, if we hit 1. Oh, let's play the Fetch Giant and pass. Okay, the second land is the Forest, that's good. That's really good. So we have a bit of time. I think we'll get Chion. And then get Temple Ground. And this Ignoble Hierarch can also attack. Let's get Yawgmoth out. But I guess a 2-0 2-2. What the hell is this? What? Sparebreaker Behemoth. Okay, cool. Did they lost the bet? We want the Riders, the Liberator, the Collector Ouphe, the Magos, and that's it. We will cut Voice of Resurgence and the Brutal Cathars. 3 humans, 3 humans, 2 non-humans. Is it a human? I mean, it's a non-human on the backside. That kind of counts, I guess. Right. So is a turn 3 Magus of the Moon too slow? Hope not. I would like to draw a mana dog like this one. Let's see, if they play a forest, we can Young Wolf. We can play Young Wolf and then evolution that away. Or second Tron land. That gives us also a lot of time. Alright, another land. We'll play the Young Wolf. Second 2. No, 1. So they got a mine. Okay. They could top deck. They could top deck a tower if they have a map this turn. Then we have to evolution into Magos. Let's see what they do. That's pretty tempting, right? That's red. Let's get white. I mean, we also have a chance to just spike up Magus or Avalanche Rider. Guess we get the Yawgmoth, right? Alright, kill them 4 and hope they don't have a Ulamog or a Ugin. I mean, Tron land plus Ugin or Ulamog, but yeah. Okay, they're playing a very weird version. Maybe they're playing a bad, yeah, it looks like a budget version, right? Alright, nice. I mean, next turn we have Eldritch Evolution for Magus of the Moon, and at that point it's pretty much game over. Alright, GG's. Alright, what do we think about this deck? I mean, it's fun, right? Having a turn with Ragavan into a pretty mid-rangey game with a combo finish is always pretty nice. The one change I would definitely make is cut this card. This was so bad. Like, I don't know what you want to play, but play something else. Maybe a fetch and more, maybe a basic, but don't play this card. The other change is maybe I want more Grists. I want definitely fourth Ragavan. I want more Grists. Ragavan is kind of a removal spell in itself, and removal on Ragavan is one less removal on the Yawgmoth. This sideboard, I didn't really like the Crime Punishment. I don't know what they're for. I mean, I know what they're for, but for Hammer Time and for Rhinos, but there's better cards than this, I guess. I think this should be something else. Maybe EE on 0 does a trick most of the time, so I think you can cut these. Besides that, deck was really fun. I really enjoyed playing it. I would definitely recommend it with a few changes. And yeah, that's it from me for today. Thank you for watching and see you next time.